What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be installing the Flyhammer Sprocket cover. Because this is such a small part, I was planning to install it while I was doing the 520 conversion, chain and sprocket conversion. But if you watch that video, you will see that I was not able to install it. It wasn't possible actually. Why? Well, I did mention in that video that the solution was that in order to install the Flyhammer Sprocket cover, you need to purchase this chain guide specifically for the Flyhammer Sprocket cover. So basically what happens is when you try to install the sprocket cover here, this part right here goes right there. And because the chain guide is too thick, it doesn't allow it to go all the way in to be able to be screwed in. So that's why they made this, I would say, upgraded or thinner chain guide in order to make this spot here thinner to allow the sprocket cover to go in. If you have purchased the sprocket cover, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some people, I know they have removed the stock chain guide and they grind it down the plastic. But what happens with that is it compromises the chain guide, it eventually breaks and it's not safe. So it's better to just purchase this, which is I think $12 or $13 extra cost above the cost of the sprocket cover. When I removed the stock plastic sprocket cover, when I did the 520 conversion chain, I said that I will leave it uncovered because I did not like the plastic sprocket cover. It just ruined the image of the gold chain. I do not have the plastic stock sprocket cover to demonstrate how to remove it, but it's actually very simple. For one, I actually do it in that video in the 520 conversion chain, but all it takes is 3 8mm socket bolts to remove it. But in order to remove it, you also have to remove the shift arm, which is a 5mm hex under here, which I will have to remove now in order to install this. Okay, so we'll need a 5mm hex to remove the shifter arm. Next step will be to take a 13mm socket to remove this. There we go. This will make the chain guide looser to remove it. There you go, all nice and dirty. And we'll replace it with this one. As you can see, the stock one is thicker and this is thinner. So basically what you would do on your own to grind it down to fit the sprocket cover, they sell it ready and safer. And we'll place thinner. So this notch over here goes in here. Right there, it's in place. Now this is thinner, so the sprocket cover can go in. Next step again with a 13mm. Remove this. It's out. Let's compare, same size with the other one for future reference. Okay, so the sprocket cover comes with 3 bolts, 2 long and 1 short. The short one will go where the chain guide is, and the other 2 will go here and here. It also comes with 3 spacers. You only use the 2 spacers for this top one over here and the middle one over here. You will not use a spacer where the chain guide is. You will just go ahead and bolt the screw in. Okay, we'll start with long bolt up here, plus spacer, long bolt here, plus spacer, and we'll have to go through the shifter right here. And there. This will stabilize the shifter too. Hand tight first. Don't tie them yet, because we have to install the short bolt where the chain guide goes. Make sure in this part over here, where you tighten it, you don't want it to pinch the cables from the quick shifter. So make sure this is down before you push it in. Okay, once you have them hand tight, you're gonna screw them just a little bit with almost no torque. And I'll tell you why. Just right there. Just when you find resistance, stop, just to be tight enough. Why? Well, that's a specific technique I do. This I'm not gonna screw. I'm gonna unscrew because we need to put blue Loctite on all these. And it's difficult to put blue Loctite on all three while you try to insert all three screws at the same time. So right now these are tight enough and they keep the spacers in place while I switch each one to put blue Loctite on. Okay, now that all three screws are tight enough, we can replace the shifter arm right here. You can see that's in between the shifter rod in there, and it should make it more stable on shifts. And I will take the 5mm bolt, the shifter arm, put some blue Loctite. Tight right there. All right, so shifter works perfect. This is supposed to make it more stable here. I will do a ride with it and give a feedback if this feels any better or not. Other than that, it does protect, and most importantly, it looks cool. What do you guys think? Worth it or not? All right guys, install is complete. It is that quick to install it. That's why I wanted to include it on the 520 conversion chain installation video. Unfortunately, I did not have the chain guide at the time. I did promise I will make a dedicated video, so here you go. I hope it helped you. If you've purchased this Sprocket cover and you couldn't install it, this is why and this is how. Stay tuned because some really cool videos are coming up. Now I know that I promised I will do the forged wheels. I have purchased them. I have all the parts, Brembo rotors, everything, which I'll do a dedicated video on them. The reason I haven't done that yet is because I just purchased Gabbro's new map, the M-Torque map. So I'm going to install that with the app map. This is the reason I haven't done the wheels yet, because I want the ride review to be genuine when it comes to the comparison with the current map. So I'm gonna hold off on the wheels. I'm not installing them yet. Next video will be map installation and ride review. After that review, I have a lot more parts that I've already purchased that I need to install. I did some light tech chain adjusters. I have the Melody triple clamp with the Bonomitsu clip-ons, and a lot more parts. I'm thinking of doing the red Samco radiator hoses. So stay tuned for all that. But a lot of you are asking me that you want to see a review between the RSV4 and the RS660. Well, a week ago, I took a ride with the RS660 after a year of owning the RSV4, and oh my God, that was insane. So I can tell you that it's absolutely worth it doing a review between these two bikes. So stay tuned for that too. Guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.